Everyone coming in the building. I got some breaking news. Breaking news. Jay-Z may be stepping up during survival, guys. Jay-Z may be doing the right thing, guys. I don't know. But make sure y'all smash that like button and hit that hype button. Shout out Miss Red coming in the building. Joseph, Tasha T, Dizzy in the building, K Shells. I don't know. Jay-Z might be stepping up, guys. Smash that like button. I don't know. But we must meditate. I cannot believe this. After 15, 20 years, Jay-Z and Jay-Z's creepy ass hairstyle, Pure Survival, is allegedly sources close to Jay-Z, and I'm not gonna give him full-blown props yet. I'm not gonna give him full-blown props yet until I know for sure. But allegedly, Jay-Z is now stating that he is willing to take the paternity test, Pure Survival, but only to prove that he didn't get Ramir's mother pregnant, rest in peace to her, at 16 or 15 years old. Pure Survival. We must blow out the demonic candles because I find it very suspicious that this boy's been fighting Jay-Z for all this long time. All these years, Jay-Z! And now you want to take the paternity test because all this shit that's going on with you and Beyonce and these motherfucking Epstein files, Pure Survival. And now we have an arrest, ladies and gentlemen. We have an arrest. Prince Andrews got his sick, demonic self arrested, and now Jay-Z, all of a sudden, wants to take the paternity test. Y'all see this, right? Prince Andrews, this was the demon that I told y'all that was doing this ritual on this minor. This man was arrested. So now Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle realize that these people aren't playing. People are being arrested. Remember Ray J said asses are being taken, backs are being blown out. So if you don't prove, sir, that this boy is yours, you are going to jail. And this does not mean that you're still not going to go to jail, Pure Survival, just because you allegedly now want to take the paternity test. You know what I'm talking about? They are locking up perverts that stole Christmas. They're locking up perverts that stole Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. So now Jay-Z's scared out of his mind. This is what I believe. He's scared, guys. Jay-Z is scared that he's going to lose everything. Prince Andrews is somewhere about to finally get his back blowed out like it should do from all the shit he done did to these minors. This man right here.
Stunning development in Great Britain. Former Prince Andrew arrested in connection with his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. It follows weeks of new
Y'all see that? This demon was arrested behind the Epstein's saga. Do y'all see when we were sitting around saying nobody's going to jail? Oh no, they're not playing. They know that somebody has to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they're going to take down a bunch of celebrities. They're going to take down a whole bunch of other people to hide the secrets, these dark demonic secrets from other people in power, Pure Survival. That's why this man's forehead, his wrinkled up forehead, they took him into custody and now he's going to be someone's boyfriend. How do you feel, Prince Andrew? Now you can be, somebody can sit over and hover over your tasty cakes and meditate on your tasty cakes, sir. They not playing with these motherfuckers. And now Jay-Z wants to take the test because he feel like, oh shit, I better take this motherfucking test now or I'm going down with Prince Andrew. Look at this. Look at this.
So far as the government's
Look at this
concerned,
man.
the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, has stated that he believes that anybody who has relevant evidence should give it to Congress. This is something Andrew Mountbatten promised.
Look at this, sir. Jay-Z, do you want to go out like this man? Pure survival? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that this is a minor. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that's a grown woman laying there. Pure survival. You can look how little her arms is, how little her body is. Look at this demon caught on camera hovering over this baby. All of them are going to jail now, and everybody's running scared. Pure survival. Beyonce tried to get away from you, Jay-Z, and now she can't get away from you. When are they going to drop the pictures with y'all? And then, guys, if y'all, earlier today, they said Jay-Z got his name cleared. Do y'all? They said that they cleared Jay-Z's name in the Epstein files. And guess how his name got cleared, ladies and gentlemen? Because he has to take this paternity test. And if he don't go along with it, sir, he's not out of it. So Jay-Z is not cleared from this sick shit right here. This is why he haul assing. This boy waited all this time, Jay-Z, for you to take the paternity test. And it takes for a demon to get arrested. For a demon, he's been crying out to you for the longest. And Jay-Z stating that I'm only going to take the paternity test. Allegedly, sources close to Jay-Z said he want to prove that he's not the father. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Jay-Z is the father and this paternity test is going to prove it. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that this is going to prove that Jay-Z is not the father. Let me know what y'all think, because I'm telling you right now, Jay-Z, you take this test, it's over for you, sir. It is over. I understand you trying to get out of this Epstein shit so you don't go to jail, but if you take the test, it's over. Y'all look just alike, sir.
The man alleging he's the son of Jay-Z's making more headlines than ever. Rymir Satterthwaite's been trading legal traps with the Rock Nation founder, with details spilling out across court docs surrounding his allegations. Here's everything we know about the person suing a billionaire media mogul. For one, Rymir's lawsuit alleges Jay's ignored repeated calls for a paternity test. Per Rymir and his godmother's legal filings, his mother Wanda alleging in a brief romance with a pre-famed Jay, who allegedly fathered Rymir with, at the time, a 16-year-old Wanda.
See that? She was 16 years old. And Jay-Z feels like this test is going to finally clear his name, and he did not get her pregnant. But why did Jay-Z wait this long to take the paternity test? Pure survival. Somebody answer that question. Why did Jay-Z wait so long? And then I find it very mysterious that Jay-Z's agreeing to take the test now after this man got arrested. After this demon, Prince Andrews, got arrested. Now they saying Jay-Z want to take the test.
Mother Wanda allegedly engaging in a brief romance with a pre-famed Jay, who allegedly fathered Rymir with, at the time, a 16-year-old Wanda, who has since died. Rymir's team accusing Jay of tampering with legal proceedings, misusing his high-profile influence with public officials, along with claiming Jay's never outright denied he's Rymir's biological father. Meanwhile, Jay's new filing contends Rymir's lawsuit's just the latest in decades-long harassment. Inside the June 16th court docs,
and you see this? Jay-Z said that that boy was harassing him. If he was harassing you for all this long time, sir, pure survival, why are you taking the test now? Why? We already feel like you the father, Jay-Z. We don't need a test. The internet already proved that you are the father, pure survival. That boy took an ancestry.com joint, all types of stuff. You waited for too long. So for you to want to take it now, sir, we know that you are in trouble. That's what's going on. You're in trouble, and now you want to try to. And how do we know that's going to be really your DNA? You got enough money to pay somebody to take the motherfucker. Pure survival. Smash that like button.
father. Meanwhile, Jay's new filing contends Rymir's lawsuit's just the latest in decades-long harassment. Inside the June 16th court docs obtained by E! News, Jay's attorney said the fabricated allegations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts. Jay's team also saying they attempted contact with Rymir's godmother and co-plaintiff, but she hung up after they called to request more time to prepare their response. E! News has reached out to both Jay-Z and Rymir for comment, but has not yet heard back.
So, and then on top of that, even Beyonce's dad, Mr. Knowles, said that he believes that Jay-Z is the father. So you got Beyonce's dad on you, you got Solange on you, everybody is on Jay-Z in that. I'm saying, and they're out here trying to make it look like that everybody's happy, everybody's getting along. But for real, they're giving Jay-Z hell right now because it's all spilling over to Beyonce. It's all spilling over to Beyonce. So Beyonce's father is pissed off too, saying that Jay-Z need to step up and be a man and take care of his responsibilities instead of having my daughter go down in a blaze of freak off glory. You know what I'm talking about? You are the father, sir.
That's the son. You did, that's the son. Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered the money. At first, he offered them bread, like, and everything, but his aunt didn't approve of it. She said, "No, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on." The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but young boy's so thorough though. He just wanted dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that. But something happened to him, and I was like, "Yo, that sounds kind of weird." He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and there was a gun in his car. Like when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said he went to go call his man, "Yo, did you leave a gun in my car?" His man like, "No." He said, "Why you on the phone talking to his man?" The cops pull up and block him up. He said, he's telling the cops, "No, that's not my gun." He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen this somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car. Oh. And pulled off. I said,
and you see that? So Jay-Z went to different lengths to stop this boy from having to take a paternity test, pure survival. They've planted weapons on this boy. They tried to get him arrested. Jay-Z put a lien on this boy's caretaker house. He did all of these things to stop from this paternity test. And now he's saying that this paternity test is going to exonerate him. He's claiming that it's going to exonerate him during survival. You know what I mean? Shout out to the plug, man. At the plug podcast, my bro, cross your heart, pure survival. Jay-Z is now stating he's ready to take the test. It's going to prove that he's not the father. I'm telling you, he might try to go steal my DNA. Why did they try to plant a gun on this boy then, if he not your son? And how do we know that it's Jay-Z's DNA? Because that man got locked up today, the damn Prince, and they're going to lock up a whole bunch of other celebrities. So now they all trying to be one with God now.
That's the son. You did, that's the son. Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered the money. At first, he offered them bread, and everything, but his aunt didn't approve of it. She said, "No, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on." The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but young boy's so thorough though. He just wanted dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that. But something happened to him, and I was like, "Yo, that sounds kind of weird." He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and there was a gun in his car. Like when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said he went to go call his man, "Yo, did you leave a gun in my car?" His man like, "No." He said, "Why you on the phone talking to his man?" The cops pull up and block him up. He said he's telling the cops, "No, that's not my gun." He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car. Oh. And pulled off. I said, "Bro," I don't know nobody in the hood that got guns to just waste like that to do that. I don't know. He's like, "Yeah, so Jay-Z had a gag order against him, trying to get a gag order and try to." And my thing is,
you see that? Jay-Z had a gag order on this boy, pure survival. So why did Jay-Z, for the people that want to say Jay-Z's not his father, why did the man put a gag order on him, pure survival? Why don't they bring up the fact that he had a gag order where this boy wasn't allowed to talk? He wasn't allowed to talk, to say nothing. And y'all know that Jay-Z took and paid for that girl in Baltimore, his other kid, bought her a house and everything. He did not want this boy to speak, and he looked just like Jay-Z. Look at his motherfucking eyes. Pure survival. He got Jay-Z eyes and everything. It's going to prove you're the father if you really give up your real DNA, sir.
Pull up and block him up. He said he's telling the cops, "No, that's not my gun." He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car. and pulled off. I said, bro, I don't know nobody in the hood that got guns to just waste like that to do that. I don't know. He's like, yeah, so like Jay-Z had a gag order against him, like trying to get a gag order and trying to. And my thing is, if this is not my son, I'll just take a test, get over with. Yeah.
Has Ramirez Satterwhite finally gotten Jay-Z to admit that he's actually his biological father? Because after 10 years of Jay-Z twisting and turning every which way just to avoid taking a paternity test, the court has finally put its foot down and ordered Jay-Z to get those DNA tests done for once and for all.
You hear that? The court ordered Jay-Z, and he's agreeing that he's going to take the paternity test now. You remember when Nicki Minaj said that her and Donald Trump was going to make Jay-Z have to take the paternity test, pure survival? You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z kept running and ducking and walking around with attitudes. Oh, now it's over. He got to do it.
Has Ramirez Satterwhite finally gotten Jay-Z to admit that he's actually his biological father? Because after 10 years of Jay-Z twisting and turning every which way just to avoid taking a paternity test, the court has finally put its foot down and ordered Jay-Z to get those DNA tests done for once and for all.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jay's your father? I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take it. No, I can take. If I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, seeing a lot. I can take me being embarrassed. Like this can't take nobody not saying nothing.
You see that? And his own son said that he could take being embarrassed. Shout out to Miss Pan Laglingo in the building during survival. Your son said he could take being embarrassed, Jay-Z. But he just couldn't take you standing there not saying the motherfucking word, pure survival. Jay-Z felt like he didn't have to speak. He didn't have to do nothing. But now he backed into an Epstein file corner. He's backed into an Epstein file corner. And he has to do what he has to do right now. Like I said, you think they just gonna say Prince Andrew's arrested and they not gonna say nobody else? Oh, that's gonna destroy everybody's career. Everybody, sir. You know what I'm saying? But put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Jay-Z is gonna use somebody else's DNA. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all really think Jay-Z gonna take the test and prove that he's not the father. Because this is what Jay-Z's saying. I'm gonna take the test, but it's gonna prove I didn't get this woman pregnant at 15, that it wasn't me. I think he's gonna use somebody else's DNA. That's what I think.
It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take it. No, I can take. If I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, seeing a lot. I can take me being embarrassed. Like this can't take nobody not saying nothing.
And let me tell y'all, these results have gotten the Carter household in a chokehold because Jay-Z's past might finally be catching up to him. The DNA test allegedly confirmed what Ramirez has been saying for decades, which is that he is Jay-Z's firstborn son. And now that people are slamming Jay-Z for putting Ramirez through all of this turmoil, Matthew Knowles is letting Jay-Z know just how badly he messed up this time.
You see that? And Beyonce's dad is upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just Solange. Solange don't just want to fight Jay-Z again. Pure survival. Her dad probably want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Because he got her in all this hot water. Mr. Knowles feel like Jay-Z made Beyonce do whatever she allegedly did in them Epstein files. Even though, sir, I don't think your daughter is innocent by far, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, somebody has to take the blame, and that's Jay-Z.
Born son. And now that people are slamming Jay-Z for putting Ramirez through all of this turmoil, Matthew Knowles is letting Jay-Z know just how badly he messed up this time. And this isn't just a simple father-son drama, because anytime Jay-Z is caught up in some mess, Beyonce always ends up getting dragged into it. And Matthew isn't here for Jay-Z continuing to embarrass his daughter and drag her into problems that are not her fault.
I told y'all, Beyonce dad feel like Jay-Z drug her into it. That Jay-Z is his fault that Beyonce is on the chopping block. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that it's Jay-Z's fault. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think it's both of their fault. And Beyonce's dad can't blame everything on Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle. Everybody smash that like button.
Always ends up getting dragged into it. And Matthew isn't here for Jay-Z continuing to embarrass his daughter and drag her into problems that are not her fault and she has no business being in. All right, y'all. So it's looking like there's no way for Jay-Z to run anymore with this paternity drama, because for the first time ever, Ramir Satterwhite got a major breakthrough in his decades-long case against Jay-Z. Word is that the court finally let his case go through and ordered Jay-Z to provide DNA samples to put the drama to rest. If you've been keeping up with this case even a little bit, you know that it's been a long time coming with this one, and at some point it looked like it was never going to happen because Jay-Z does have the resources to keep this thing going forever.
See, and that's why it looked like it wasn't going to happen, guys, because Jay-Z took so long. Do y'all see gorilla camel face? He made sure that this thing took as long as it did because he didn't want it to come down to this. I didn't think that Jay-Z was ever going to take the test. I think he came up with a new plan. Like I said, I think it's somebody else's DNA. Everybody double tap that screen, smash that like button. We need 1,000 likes. I think it's somebody else's DNA. I don't think it's Jay-Z's. I'm sorry.
Long case against Jay-Z. Word is that the court finally let his case go through and ordered Jay-Z to provide DNA samples to put the drama to rest. If you've been keeping up with this case even a little bit, you know that it's been a long time coming with this one, and at some point it looked like it was never going to happen because Jay-Z does have the resources to keep this thing going forever without giving Ramir what he wanted and deserves.
Never try to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, cause I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot. And as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person enough. And I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money.
And he's a nice kid. For him not to want to make Jay-Z look like a bad person, when you put their teeth next to each other, pure survival, that lets you know how bad of a father that he already is. Anytime you take Jay-Z's teeth and you take the butter from Ramir's teeth, this lets you know that Jay-Z is awful just off of the teeths during survival, just off of the teeths. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the building. Smash that like button. Salute my baby in the building. Guys, Jay-Z's finally going to take the test, but he's saying the test is going to prove that he's not the father. This is what Jay-Z's stating, that I didn't get that woman pregnant. Rest in peace to her, but I didn't get her pregnant at 15. All because this dude got locked up today.
Anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with.
The first time we ever heard about Ramir was back in 2010 when he first filed his paternity suit against Jay-Z. This was just 2 years after Jay-Z and Beyonce got married.
And look how evil they both look. Put a 1 in the chat if they both look like demons. Put a 2 in the chat if just Jay-Z look like a demon. Look at the two demon faces. I told y'all that they were vampires. Look at that demon face. So, Mr. Knowles, you saying your daughter is innocent, pure survival. Look at this mean demonic face, pure survival. And we already found out about how horrible your daughter's breath is, allegedly. But I'm sure Jay-Z can handle the smell of Beyonce's breath because she can handle the smell of his breath and the smell of his hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? But you can see that they both got the whole demonic look right there. The whole demonic look.
And at the time, all of Ramir's efforts to get the case up and going was met with legal roadblocks. The Pennsylvania courts ruled against him because of his age at the time the case was filed, since he was already 18. From Pennsylvania, he took the case all the way to New Jersey. However, Jay-Z's legal team then argued that there's no reason why he should do a DNA test in New Jersey because he had no personal or professional ties to the state. So a judge dismissed the case. However, Ramir's lawyers quickly appealed, and they showed tax documents that showed that there was a Sean Carter who did have ties to New Jersey. Still, Jay-Z's lawyers doubled down and they said that there's really no proof that the Sean Carter in those documents is in fact Jay-Z. This seemed like such a small detail, but it was enough to get the case dismissed again. Yet, Ramir kept going, revealing sensitive details that made it clear why he believes that Jay-Z could possibly be his father. According to him, his mother was only 16 years old when she met and started dating.
You see that? 16 years old. A man who claims Jay-Z is his father made a heartfelt plea to the rapper to help him uncover the truth of paternity. She was Jay-Z. Hold on, Ramir is 31 now, and he's been fighting the Jay-Z for all these years. 55 to take this paternity test. 1992, she was 16, Jay-Z was 22. Pure Bible. 16 and 22. Now, Jay-Z, that's not super far off. You could just say you was a little young boy, you thought she was 18. You could have been got this over with, sir. You wait all the way up until Prince Andrews got locked up. And as I told y'all, more celebrities and more powerful people are going to jail. This is why they all are praying to the Lord. Look at motherfucking, what's that woman name that had the model girls that was freaking off taking the young girls to Epstein Island? Her lawyer spoke out, tried to say, I didn't know Epstein was like that. What's her name again? Naomi Campbell. She had her lawyer speak out yesterday, because they all trying to speak out now. She tried to say, I stopped talking to Epstein in 2019. Don't nobody believe you. You need more people. Naomi, you lying through your motherfucking teeth. You know what I'm saying? Try to say you stopped talking to him in 2019, knowing damn well you was still at that freak-off island. Smash that like button, guys, if y'all think that all of these people are guilty. Those likes need to be up.
Revealing sensitive details that made it clear why he believes that Jay-Z could possibly be his father. According to him, his mother was only 16 years old when she met and started dating Jay-Z, who was 22 at the time. By the time Ramir was born in 1993, his mother and Jay-Z weren't in contact, and she had also gotten back with her high school sweetheart, Robert Graves. At the time, she decided the best thing to do was to put Robert's name on Ramir's birth certificate, but she later admitted to her son who his real father is. Ramir got a DNA test done with Robert, and the results proved that he was not Ramir's father. And when it was time for Jay-Z to take the test, he basically looked for every loophole possible to avoid giving up his DNA.
Baby, I feel like, right now I feel like I got a bigger fight. This is part of my life, so I won't stop fighting for, the paternity or anything else. Whatever I put my mind to, I fully go. I was hoping that it wasn't true, but if it is, honestly, you cannot do things like that. You will get what you deserve. I don't know what them guys was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. If it's true, only he can respond and get himself out of this.
Yes, super sad, guys. We need them likes up. We need them likes all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is claiming that he's not the father, but you've been running and ducking and hiding all of this time, sir. All of this time. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with attitude faces, everything. Everything. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have took this long to take this test, sir, if you wasn't the father. You wouldn't have took this long.
Yeah, I'm really sad. I just want you to know, following a complaint with the district court, we did everything correctly. We followed all rules. We got all our paperwork in on time. And basically, we feel like that we just was, not taken serious, and we wasn't treated correctly. We wasn't treated equal as others. They didn't fully look at the allegations. They let fraud continuously just be used and not say anything about it. Everything that the fraud was supposed to be avoided, and honestly, I don't think that happened.
Well, the first time I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. And, my mom, we was actually sitting in the house on a regular day, listening to music. My mom came up to me and was like, hey, Rob, I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real. I'm like, I was shocked. Like, Mom, what are you talking about? I'm young. Like, it's nothing your parents would just make up like that. You don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z. Like,
so y'all, Jay-Z's alleged son Ramir Saterwith just jumped into the chaos, and he is exposing Jay-Z for grooming his mom. Y'all know how Ramir has been trying and failing for years to get Jay-Z to take a DNA test to confirm whether or not he is Ramir's father, right? Well, at first, we thought that Jay-Z was just trying to protect his billion-dollar fortune in case Ramir was out for money. But Ramir had another story to tell. According to him, Jay-Z allegedly spent years grooming his mom since she was a young...
Smash that like button, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this test is going to prove Jay-Z is the father for once and for all. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that this is going to exonerate Jay-Z and exonerate Jay-Z's hairstyle. Because this is what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? This all boils down. Because this boy was never coming for money, sir. They were all worried about embarrassment and things like that. How can it be an embarrassment, Jay-Z, when you got his mother pregnant in 1992? Years ago, sir. You could have, like I said, easily said, look, I didn't know how old she was. He could have made up any other excuse. But no, he ran from it all that time. And then want to go get the test now. It just doesn't prove that you're sincere. It doesn't prove you're sincere.
This billion-dollar fortune in case Ramir was out for money. But Ramir had another story to tell. According to him, Jay-Z allegedly spent years grooming his mom since she was a young teenager, before eventually getting her pregnant when she was only 16. Ramir has spent years gathering evidence and receipts, and it looks like he has finally had enough and is ready to spill the tea to bury Jay-Z big time. Y'all, looks like Ramir is out here for revenge, and it looks like he's about to take Jay-Z out. But before all that, let's break it down. If you've been following Ramir's case, then you probably know how heartbreaking the situation is, because his mom passed away and his alleged father has refused for more than 10 years to acknowledge him. But for anybody who hasn't been following the drama, here's the rundown. So back in the 1990s, Ramir claimed that Jay-Z had a brief fling with his mom, Wanda. And although they reportedly used protection, it failed, which led to Wanda becoming pregnant with Ramir. However, since this all went down in the pre-social media era...
Look at the baby boy. I show y'all this every time. Shout out to Empress Lonnie One Love in the building. Pure survival. Look at little Jay-Z right here. Jay-Z, you better not take that test, sir. I'm telling you right now. You think that this is going to exonerate you, sir. But my whole thing is Jay-Z is not going to, he's going to use somebody else's DNA. These people have power. They have the money. You know what I mean? I don't take this shit serious at all. That Jay-Z is allegedly, sources close to Jay-Z, saying that he's now wanting to take the paternity test. You know what I'm saying? After hiding for over 20 years, 15 years, something like that. He must got it all in play. They said Jay-Z paid the judges off, paid the lawyers off. Even Vlad TV just said that. And then came back and tried to recant his story because they was going to butter Vlad's biscuit, Bible. They was going to put baby oil all on that motherfucker orange beard and blow Vlad TV's back out. You know what I'm saying? And his tasty cake juice would be all over the damn walls. So Vlad came back to take it back. But this boy is Jay-Z's. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get them likes up, man. Like Jay-Z, it's time, dude. It's time.
And although they reportedly used protection, it failed, which led to Wanda becoming pregnant with Ramir. However, since this all went down in the pre-social media era, where not everybody even had a mobile phone, they were still bumping beepers, if that. Well, they lost touch and couldn't communicate, so by the time Wanda did give birth, her boyfriend at the time ended up being the one who signed the birth certificate instead of Jay-Z. An insider explained why the boyfriend signed the birth certificate, even though he knew he wasn't the father, saying her on and off boyfriend at the time, Robert, and knew the baby wasn't his, but put his name on the birth certificate while Wanda was unconscious, recovering from the birth. Initially, he felt sorry for Wanda, but later, he used it so he could collect extra food stamps and benefits. Both were minors at the time, so he shouldn't have signed anything. Well, Ramir spilled some of additional tea, sharing that when he was just 8 years old, his mom, Wanda, casually mentioned that Jay-Z was actually his real dad. Now, from that moment on, Wanda became determined to get in touch with Jay-Z and see if he would take responsibility for Amir. She didn't just sit around hoping. Wanda tried everything she could to get a hold of Jay-Z. She contacted lawyers, sent messages to mutual acquaintances, and even tried reaching him through social media and interviews. Unfortunately, despite her best efforts,
Look, and this is where I think that Ramir looks like Jay-Z the most right now. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he should be paid. If I have to look like a Camel Light cigarette for the rest of my life during survival, Jay-Z, you should have to pay. I should not look like I was on the goddamn Discovery Channel. Jay-Z looked like one of those camels that be on the Discovery Channel, Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I have to look like for the rest of my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, Ramir's teeth shouldn't be movie theater yellow. His teeth shouldn't be movie theater popcorn yellow when Jay-Z has these white things. Dame Dash's dentures shouldn't be falling out of his mouth. Pure survival. Motherfucker Beanie Siegel shouldn't be selling hot dogs and hot dog buns. You know what I mean? But Jay-Z made sure that he was cool. That he was cool and everybody else was done. Busted and disgusted. Busted and disgusted. Smash that like button, guys.
Hold of Jay-Z. She contacted lawyers, sent messages to mutual acquaintances, and even tried reaching him through social media and interviews. Unfortunately, despite her best efforts, every attempt seemed to hit a wall. Lawyers, publicists, and even close friends seemed to be blocking her at every turn. But Wanda wasn't one to give up easily. She had too much at stake, so she took matters into her own hands and decided to go the legal route, filing a court case to establish whether Jay-Z was indeed Ramir's biological father. But unfortunately, things did not go as planned. The judge threw the case out, citing lack of jurisdiction as the reason. It was a frustrating setback, but Wanda didn't back down. She kept fighting relentlessly, refusing to give up the search for years. It was clear that she wasn't going to let this go, no matter how many obstacles stood in her way. Well, sadly, Wanda passed away shortly after all this drama came to light. But before she died, she signed a...
Look at that. Why didn't Jay-Z, look at this, February 2015, February 25th, 2 days before my birthday, pure survival, Ramir's mother signed this. This is her John Hancock. Everybody smash that like button and put your prayer hands up for Ramir Satherwaite's mother. She signed this 2015. What year is this, guys? What year is this? 2026? And now Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle wants to finally take the paternity test? The paternity test? When he could have been put his cotton swab in his mouth, pure survival? You know what I mean? As fast as you could have put a cotton swab in your mouth, Jay-Z, Beyonce could have put bubblegum in her mouth. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? Both of y'all are stubborn. Beyonce knows that her breath stink. You know what I mean? And she still won't put a peppermint or no double mint inside her. No winter fresh, summer fresh, nothing in her mouth. Just like you could have put this damn cotton swab in your mouth, pure survival, to prove you wasn't the father. Y'all are stubborn. That's what that is. Smash that like button,
She wasn't
guys.
going to let this go, no matter how many obstacles stood in her way. Well, sadly, Wanda passed away shortly after all this drama came to light. But before she died, she signed a sworn affidavit confirming that Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, was indeed Ramir's biological father. Now, at this point, one would think that Jay-Z would be forced to at least acknowledge the situation and take a DNA test to clear the air, right? I mean, he didn't even have to go into the lab or spend hours trying to get tested. But with new procedures, all it would have taken was a simple
This
mouse
all
of 5 seconds. So
This is all Jay-Z had to do. Pure survival. You see this white guy putting this thing inside of his mouth? Pure survival. Jay-Z, all you had to do was open wide. And allegedly, when Diddy Glover told you to open wide, pure survival, you did exactly this, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? This is all Beyonce has to do. Open wide and put the double mint motherfucking gum inside of her mouth. That's all she had to do. I don't give a damn. Put a tampon in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because your breath shouldn't be smelling like your kitty cat. Real pure survival. You know what I'm saying? This is just crazy. At the end of the day, guys, listen, we need 1,000 likes. Everybody double tap that screen. We're getting justice. We're getting justice. And I have y'all in the building right now, and I'm pouring my heart out, giving y'all the latest and the greatest during survival. You know what I'm saying? We know Jay-Z's been denying this paternity test for 1,000 years. For 1,000 years. Now, Prince Andrew's sick ass get his ass locked up. You know Prince Andrew's in there singing like a motherfucker, he probably in there singing like Rihanna in that motherfucker. He is in there singing, shine bright tonight, beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do high, you and I, beautiful like shining. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is singing because everybody going to jail now.
He didn't even have to go into the lab or spend hours trying to get tested. But with new procedures, all it would have taken was a simple mouth swab and all of 5 seconds. So it's not like he couldn't have made the time to do so. It was very clear that he was deliberately trying all he could to avoid taking the test. And it kind of makes us wonder if he knows something we don't. Like the fact that Ramir is actually his son. He and his elite team of lawyers kept dodging the process for years, and they managed to drag it out. Frustrated with the lack of progress, Ramir, with the help of his guardian Lily Coley, decided to take matters into their own hands and handle it the legal way. Even though they knew that they were going up against Jay-Z and his high-powered lawyers, they filed a civil lawsuit back in December 2014, seeking to get Jay-Z to agree to a DNA test. At this point, the drama had been dragging on for 4 years, and Jay-Z still maintained that he was not the father, but for some reason, he kept dodging a DNA test.
Kept dodging the DNA test. Kept dodging the DNA test. You know what I mean? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think what Vlad TV said about Jay-Z and Tory Lanez was true. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that Vlad TV was really trolling. Or put a 3 in the chat if y'all think somebody paid Vlad TV to come back and recant his story. Pure survival. He said that Jay-Z put a hit out on Tory Lanez in the jail. He put a hit out on him. He put a hit out on his tasty cakes. You know what I'm saying? He said he paid the judges off. He paid the lawyers off. Jay-Z got everybody in his pocket. Everybody in his pocket. He was the most quietest, sneakiest one out of him and Diddy Glover. Diddy Glover was up front with his demonic ways. You know what I'm saying? That was Diddy Glover's personality. Why y'all think that Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle was so creeped out in that one video with him and Diddy? It looked like they both was looking like, I see the feds coming. I think Jay-Z turned Diddy Glover in. Jay-Z was doing everything he was supposed to do far as the Illuminati rules. Him and Beyonce, Pure Survival, they were following all the low Illuminati rules. Somewhere, somehow, they broke the Illuminati contract, and now they have to be sacrificed and publicly humiliated and thrown under the bus for people above them. That's what I believe during survival. Yes, Lonnie, everyone's getting exposed. Everyone's getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, when Jay-Z decided to let Bad Bunny go out there and perform, which I thought did a good job, Pure Survival, but MAGA was in, they said MAGA was on life support. There was MAGA motherfucking supporters passing out, Pure Survival, while he up there, Sula, 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 the Mada, Sula, 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 the Mada, Sula. MAGA motherfuckers was passing out, Pure Survival. They're like, oh my God, we don't know what he's saying. Why is they letting him perform? And Jay-Z was the one who purposely had that happen. You see what I'm saying? And Beyonce tried to divorce him during survival. But guess what? Jay-Z said, no, bitch, I got you on camera doing some real sneaky, freaky shit that I was doing. Pure survival. Yes, Beyonce, you're a very freaky girl. Don't bring her to mother. First you get her name, then you get her number, then you get some in the front seat of the Hummer. So you can't try to run Beyonce, pure survival. Jay-Z said, hell to the no. You going down with me. So this is why they are publicly humiliating them. This is why Jay-Z now wants to take the test, talking about he confident that he didn't get Wanda pregnant. Pure survival. I can't wait for you to be proven wrong, Jay-Z. But I think you're going to use somebody else's DNA.
At this point, the drama had been dragging on for 4 years, and Jay-Z still maintained that he was not the father. But for some reason, he kept dodging a DNA test. It's baffling. Like, why wouldn't he just take the test and settle it once and for all if he's not the father? But no, the lawsuit has now stretched on for about 10 years, or 14 years if you include Wanda's initial lawsuit. And here's the kicker. Even after all those years, Jay-Z is still refusing to take the test, which just screams suspicious as F. It's as if he's hiding something.
And do y'all remember this? When Jay-Z came out, what was this, the Grammy Awards or something like this? This is the first time when Jay-Z spoke out publicly and went against the Illuminati. This is when Jay-Z went against the Illuminati. Y'all remember when he went up there arrogantly and said, look, my wife ain't getting enough credit. Pure Bible. Beyonce should have won this. Beyonce should have won that. You know what I'm saying? All of these things he said, and them trillionaires was looking at Jay-Z and looking at his hairstyle like, look, do you want us to Diddy Glover you? You want us to do what we did to Diddy Glover to you, sir? And Jay-Z just thought it was sweet. He thought it was sweet. And now we're looking at the results of it. We're looking at the results. Y'all heard all them names they got in them files. You know what I'm talking about? And you still got people saying that they lying on Trump right now. They talking about Donald didn't do anything. Brother Bible, Donald had nothing to do with the Epstein files. The video with Donald Trump's toupee humping that girl's leg in the corner, that was not the real Donald Trump's toupee. That wasn't. Donald had his toupee on. They put that toupee there, Brother Bible, and put baby oil next to it. It wasn't Donald. That's how the MAGAs feel. And Donald already said, y'all better leave this shit alone. Stop talking about it. Donald Trump went out and did Black History Month. Brother Bible, he said, I'm getting all the blacks on my side. Donald went and hosted Black History Month. See, he knows, I'm telling y'all, people can laugh and talk about how old Donald Trump is and how he be falling asleep just like Biden, pure survival. Donald know the internet. For some reason, somebody taught that motherfucker the internet. He knows how to do shit to distract you from him, pure survival, and his involvement. Donald said, no, you know what the hell I'm going to do? I'm going to go do the Black History Month. Pure Bible. What y'all got up there? Yo, I'm going to host the Black History Month. I'm going to start giving a bunch of money to the black women that got motherfucking salons. And give me a couple black dudes that got a barbershop here. I'm going to give y'all some motherfucking money. Donald know how to get his shit out the way. But these other motherfuckers, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, all of these herpes simplex motherfuckers, they don't know how to do what Donald does. He still know how to make the world love him even after he was convicted of 38 fucking felonies. Bible. So I don't got nothing. Listen, I'm not into politics. I'm not into none of that. I keep telling y'all that. I am in the middle. I'm not on the right. I'm not on the left. But I'm on common sense terms to see that he's able to get himself out of this shit by using the internet, using the people, everything. And Jay-Z and them don't know how to do the shit that Trump know how to do. I'm telling you right now, Jay-Z, you better go host the White History Month. Bible. That's what you better do. Go host the White History Month event, Jay-Z. Do something. Because none of these other motherfuckers know how to do the shit. I'm telling you, look, Bill Gates couldn't even stop his wife from exposing him. Pure Bible. She was like, fuck that. I'm having a herpes outbreak. Bill, I'm telling on you.
It's a lawsuit. And here's the kicker. Even after all those years, Jay-Z is still refusing to take the test, which just screams suspicious as F. It's as if he's hiding something, and everyone's left wondering why he wouldn't just clear the air once and for all. Well, Ramir was understandably hurt about the situation, and he agreed to do a sit-down interview with the Sun.
Yeah, oh, somebody just said Eminem. Yes, and I'm a huge, always was a huge fan of Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Eminem is smart too. You know how smart Marshall Mathers is, Slim motherfucker Shady? They mentioned Slim Shady one time in the Epstein file, and you ain't heard another word about Eminem since then. Pure survival. All Marshall Mathers did, what he do best. Not say a motherfucking word. Pure survival. Eminem said, I ain't saying a goddamn word. He ain't say nothing. He said, my name is, don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? And they just stopped mentioning Marshall. Marshall just didn't say nothing. That was the best thing for him to do.
Something, and everyone's left wondering why he wouldn't just clear the air once and for all. But Ramirez was understandably hurt about the situation, and he agreed to do a sit-down interview with the Sun online, where he denied allegations that he was after Jay-Z's money, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that for Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming, Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take the paternity test no?" Well, Ramirez's guardian Lily has also shared some details that really put the whole situation into perspective. Apparently, Jay-Z had gotten Wanda pregnant when she was just 16, and he was 22. The math on that age gap makes you stop and think. That's definitely a jaw-dropping revelation, and it adds another layer of complexity.
See that? 16 and 22. And this was the younger Jay-Z. This was the Jay-Z that I remember. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, you just got to be honest, sir. You said it yourself back then. Big pimpin', spinning cheese. Check them out now. You said, you know I love them, thug them, leave them, but I don't trust and feed them. Take them out the hood, keep them looking good, but I don't fuss and feed them. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talk about what's the reason. I've been pimping every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe them. And the cut where I keep them till I need a nut. Then I gotta beat the guts, then it's beep, beep, then I'm picking them up, let them pay with the stick in the truck. You said that shit, Jay-Z. You know what I'm talking about? You said it. You listened to the words. She said, you know the whole verse. Damn right, seeker of the truth. Yeah, Jamil can rap on the low. You know what I'm talking about? But Jay-Z said it right there. He said, I keep them in the cut until I need a nut. Then I gotta beat their guts. Then it's beep, beep. Then I'm picking them up. Let them play with my wiener in the truck. He said it. So if you kept him in the cut, did you keep Ramirez's mother in the cut? Jay-Z! You said you were big pimpin'. You said I got girls, I do adore. Yeah, you had girls, motherfucker. You had DNA tests too. You know what I'm talking about? I got girls, pregnant all over the world. That's what that song should have been, Jay-Z. Pills of Bible. Tell the truth. That's what the lyrics should have been. I'm about to do a remix. I got girls, pregnant all over the world. I'll come scoop you in that coop.
In this already messy story. I mean, can you even imagine a teenage girl and a grown man and a pregnancy? It's no wonder that things got so out of hand from the very beginning. It's not just about the drama of the paternity test anymore. It's about the circumstances of their relationship from the jump. The fact that Jay-Z still refuses to take a DNA test only deepens the mystery and leaves everyone wondering what he's hiding. After all this time, you'd think Jay-Z would want to clear up the confusion and move on. But it feels like he's just adding more layers of complexity. It seems there's more to the situation than just a paternity test. Perhaps it's about...
Yeah, it's more than just the paternity test. It's more than just the paternity test. You know what I'm saying? Nancy Shell said, Jamil, I can't with you. I'm laughing so hard during survival. Shout out Nancy. Nancy laughing so hard. And Nancy, listen, this whole thing that Jay-Z is running and ducking from, it's all really, like I said, people are going to jail now. People are going to jail. This demon right here that they locked up is a part of something that Jay-Z's name is attached to. That Prince Andrew stuff, they are like, I didn't think nobody was gonna go to jail for this. But I guess it's so horrible that and people want justice. You know what I mean? I'm at work laughing. Shout out to Kim, Pills of Bible. But these people are going to jail now. You know what I'm saying? Like perverts, they all going down.
We are continuing to follow the breaking
Look at
news
that man.
developments from this morning, and it is that UK police have arrested former Prince Andrew. The Associated Press is saying that the Thames Valley Police, which is an agency that covers areas west of London, including former Prince Andrew's former home, said that it was, quote, assessing reports that the former prince sent trade reports to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein back in 2010. The assessment followed the release of millions of pages of documents connected to a U.S. investigation of Epstein. Former Prince Andrew is featured a number of times in those documents.
You hear that? This man is featured a number of times in the Epstein files. Do y'all understand? If you are mentioned a number of times in the Epstein files, they are literally coming for you. Whatever they're not putting out, because I'm telling you, Prince Andrew did some shit that they didn't even tell us yet. But the feds know. Just like the feds know everything that Oprah Winfrey, the feds probably even know where Stedman is being hidden at, Pure Bible. They probably know, and I've been screaming free Stedman. I wanted to go get some free Stedman shirts. You know what I'm saying? But the feds probably know where he's being held hostage. They are going down, guys. They are going down.
Joining us now just to break down everything we know on this developing story is Josh Rom. He is a UK-based journalist. Josh, we've had you on before to talk about this specific topic, but this breaking news, I mean, it's really making so many headlines.
It really is. This is a shocking development in the Epstein saga, the tentacles of Jeffrey Epstein, this controversy, where it's going. But what we do know, we have a senior member of the royal family has been arrested. This is the first.
You hear the shocking news. You hear how he said the shocking news. We have a senior guy from the royal family just got locked up. This is so shocking. Yes, we gonna be shocked in the motherfucker when they say Beyonce and Jay-Z and all these other motherfuckers get locked up. It was shocking at first when they locked up Diddy Glover. We was shocked then. You know what I'm saying? Up until we saw the tape, nobody gave a damn. And if they put out another tape with Jay-Z and them, oh my God, doing some wild shit. That's why Jay-Z had all kinds of attitudes this day. He knew it.
Of all time. What up, big dog? Jay, your favorite album cover of all time. What was the one that you loved the most?
Jesus Christ, that's too hard, man.
What
you got for the game, Jay?
What TV show are you binge watching right now?
Look how frustrated that man looked. Jay-Z looked like he is at least 10,209 years old. Jay-Z is 10,000 and something years old. I don't give a damn what nobody motherfucker say. You can see the wrinkles, everything. He need to get that Madonna's Botox. He need to get that Madonna's Botox.
Let me ask you, why you asking me questions?
Because you're like, dude, you're my favorite rapper of all time.
Don't do me like
You're my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah,
That's what I'm just so curious.
You shouldn't do me like that.
I know.
He said, look, don't do me like that. Come on, don't do me like that. Why? Listen, this man is a billionaire. Jay-Z come out the courtroom with some church pants on, Pure Bible. Look at this. Jay-Z could buy this whole, like half of the country, and he got some church pants on right now. Stress the fuck out. Pure Bible. Look at that motherfucker. He got the church pants on. I'm telling you, Jay-Z was praying before they caught him on camera. He was trying, he probably going to go and dip himself in some holy water, Pure Bible, because he definitely got the church James Brown pants on right now. Smash that like button, guys. We need 500 likes in the building. You know what I mean? Everybody get them likes up, man. We are surviving Jay-Z's church pants. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jay-Z's artist, Oskino, that's been saying from day one that Jay-Z was the father. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Get him, O.
I mean,
you recently went viral. Well, it touched a lot of headlines. You came out with a video on YouTube and you said that you spoke to Jay-Z's son.
yeah.
And it's okay. How the hell? Wait. How the hell did that happen?
So listen, I did a jacket for some boy ordered a jacket for me. You know, I be painting and all that. And he said, "Yo, man, you know, my man is Jay-Z's son. He wanted to talk to you." Like, I said, mind you, first thing I thought, like, this nigga lying. I said, all right, I'll talk to him. Young boy, the chef. So I talked to him. I told him, I said, listen, young man, I don't want you to do the video with me because it's gonna look like I fished you out.
Now you
and
see
I'm trying to do a
this?
video with you because
He's saying this because him and Jay-Z are no longer cool anymore. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Sarah. Thank you so much for that super chat. Sarah, you're first to hit that super chat. Got me all up in the screen, Sarah. Sarah, it's your fault I'm in the damn screen. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to tell nobody about Jay-Z's son because he don't mess with Jay-Z no more. Jay-Z abandoned him. Jay-Z abandoned the whole Rockefeller. Everybody that was signed to him, he did dirty. So he didn't want to come say nothing about Jay-Z's son because people was going to look and say, oh, Skino, you're bitter. Oh, Jay-Z ain't did a motherfucking thing. So he waited.
Jay-Z's son, I'm trying to hate and all that. And I said, plus it's gonna be a lot of backlash on you. I mean, people gonna say they're not gonna believe you and all that. So I don't know if you want to do it with me first. I could have easily like get the money off of him and all that shit. And I said, I ain't gonna even talk about this shit until you talk about it first. So when I see you talk about it, that's the only reason I talked about it. I mean, but he said a lot of stuff that I still ain't said yet. I mean, like that's unbelievable. But you know, they anytime a person make you sign a gag order and all that type of shit, that means you really must believe that's your son. Because if you're not my son, I know you're my son, nigga. You're not my son, bro. I'm not making you sign no gag.
Wait, he made his son or he made the baby mom sign a gag order?
The aunt. I think the mom is like maybe dead or something. So it's the aunt that got custody of him. And they offered him money. They offered him money.
How'd the mom die?
Now you hear this? Jay-Z, you offered that boy money to be silenced. And I told y'all, if Jay-Z would have offered me money and I'm 31 years old, pure survival, I would have said, fuck it, give it here, Pops. Put it in the super chat, Jay-Z. I would have said, look, Jay-Z, you can put all my money in the super chat, sir. Everything you owe me, I don't give a fuck. YouTube can take 2%, pure survival. Shout out to Stacy Burlock, just hit that super chat, coming in the building. Finally, everything is coming to light. Yes, Stacy, but I think Jay-Z's going to use somebody else's DNA. I don't think so. I do not think that Jay-Z really going to take this test. Unless there's people in the room watching him and they put the thing, even the person that put the cotton swab in your mouth, I think Jay-Z probably paid that person. You can't trust nothing with him. You can't.
On a gag order.
The aunt. I think the mom is like maybe dead or something. So it's the aunt that got custody of him. And they offered him money. They offered him money.
How'd the mom die?
I forgot. I don't know if he told me that, but I know they offered the young woman aunt money, but he said my aunt, she already had a couple dollars. And she's like, no, they ain't. I mean, I said, bro, if they offer me any million, I'm taking it. My dad gave me some millions, I'm done. That's it. But the nigga not offering you no millions if they're not your son. Not that nigga. That nigga. He might offer you 5,000. Like, yeah, millions. I said, bro, you ain't take that. But you know, his aunt had custody of him. Like, so she turned it down. But as soon as he said that, I said, they offered you millions. Like, that make me know, like, nigga, you must think that's your son. You know what I mean?
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all would have took the millions that Jay-Z offered his son to be quiet. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all wouldn't have took the money. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have took the money. I'm sorry, pure survival. At this point, what you say? I'm glad I a broke B. Should have took the money. I would have took the motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been enough for me. And Jay-Z's son didn't want the money, though. He really wanted to be. I would have been like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go, give me the money. I'll go buy a Jay-Z CD, pure survival. I'll be like, you know what? That's as close as we is this damn Jay-Z CD. Smash that like button, guys. Everybody double tap that screen. We need 1,000 likes in the building. 1,000 likes. Shout out to all of y'all. I would have took the money. I don't care what nobody say. After waiting this long, all these years it took for him to do it. Now in the beginning, okay, maybe I would have wanted to know the truth. By this time, I don't give a damn about the damn truth. Put that money in my damn bank account, sir.
Like, so she turned it down. But as soon as he said that, I said, they offer you $1 million? Like, that make me know, like, nigga, you must think that's your son. You know what I mean? I said, damn, you got, but you know the little girl, the other girl that, I guess he acknowledged the other girl now that I was talking about before, but it's still.
Yep, the one from DC.
No, she's from Maryland.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But my thing is this, I seen Kevin Hart interviewing him, right? And he asked him about his kids, and he named his kids, he only named the kids that, and I was just thinking about, like, you got a daughter, so how old is your daughter? Daughter's real jealous. Like, it's one thing not to take care of your daughter. It's one thing to say, all right, man, I ain't got no money. I see. Then there's another thing to just not even admit they exist. For a girl, that's got to be like, you waiting and sitting, she name the kids, and they don't even say your names. Like, you know what I mean? Because, as parents, we're not perfect. We got feelings too. You know what I mean? There might be beef with the mom, like, man, fuck, I don't got time for that shit. But at the same time, you still love them. You know what I mean? And whatever you got, they can always come you at and all that. But a person don't even acknowledge you as their daughter at all. Like, that's got, for a girl, that got to be like devastating, man. You know what I mean? So if a nigga got $1 billion and don't fuck with his daughter, you know he ain't gonna fuck with you.
You hear that? If you got $1 billion and he ain't fucking with his daughters, then you know he ain't messing with you. Oskino got a major point, guys, with that. Jay-Z got $1 billion and didn't give a damn. Smash that like button.
That's got, for a girl, that got to be like devastating, man. You know what I mean? So if a nigga got $1 billion and don't fuck with his daughter, you know he ain't gonna fuck with you.
Do you believe the guy that was really Jay-Z's son?
I mean, only reason I believe it because I know Jay-Z's smart and he got a lot of money, and if it wasn't, he wouldn't even acknowledge it. I mean, but plus, he took the fucking ancestry test, and the people in his family popped up on the shit. You take that shit, anybody that take it, it's pop up on your shit. I mean, so I was like, mind you, my thing is this, like, I see the people that went to that boy island, the Epstein Island, with the young girls. And I'm like, well, what y'all's going to the island for? I don't even know these people. So they're island people, they're diabolical people in the same circle, man.
Wow, do y'all agree with Oskino? He said, why were y'all going to Epstein Island? He said everybody that went to Epstein Island are diabolical. And Jay-Z and Beyonce are definitely two of the people that went.
The Epstein Island with the young girls. And I'm like, well, what y'all's going to the island for? I don't even know these people. So they're island people, they're diabolical people in the same circle, man. I wouldn't even know those kind of people because I would still have my same friends from before. We don't do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You mean, I can't see me wanting a girl that's underage when I'm fucking old. You know what I'm saying? What you want? Like, I mean, I just don't. Not saying that. I mean, my thing is this: and you're a celebrity, you should know better. But once you see it, you're gonna be around that shit. Mind you got power, you got money. You can get a girl that's older that look young. I mean, but my thing is when you start messing with kids, man, it's like kids innocent.
You see that? He said you can get a girl that's older that look young. Jay-Z, smash that like button, guys.
You mean I can't see me wanting a girl that's underage when I'm fucking old. You know what I'm saying? What you want? Like, I mean, I just don't. Not saying that. I mean, my thing is this: and you're a celebrity, you should know better. But once you see it, you're gonna be around that shit. Mind you got power, you got money. You can get a girl that's older that look young. I mean, but my thing is when you start messing with kids, man, it's like kids innocent.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got to do something. I think I seen something. Hold up. Somebody said, y'all just be on here saying anything. Guys, Yellow D, everyone in the chat, put some nuts in Yellow D's mouth. Thank you, T Eagles. We got to put some nuts in Yellow T's mouth. Because Yellow T got his mouth wide open over here. You know what I mean? Now you need to put these nuts and these bananas, all this testicle juice need to go down your throat. Pure survival. If you feel like motherfuckers is over here saying anything, pure survival, then what the hell are you doing here for? Now you got a mouthful of motherfucking nuts, and now you're going to have to explain why your mouth is full of motherfucking nutsack juice. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. All right, Yellow D. Hold on, Yellow D. I don't know. Cause somebody, I don't know. Cause hold on, guys, we might have to take the nuts out of Yellow D's mouth. Cause Yellow D might have wasn't being smart. Pure survival. Hold up, Orange Clean Queen. This just said, just put some nuts and a super chat in the building. Pure survival. Oh, don't start putting the nuts with the super chats. Cause it's gonna be highlighted real big down his throat. Pure survival. Cause look, I don't know if Yellow D was being smart, guys. But the shit, it sound like you was being smart, saying that motherfuckers is over here saying anything, Pels on Bible. So motherfuckers just pulled their pants down and just shove some nuts down your motherfucker throat. Because if you are a Jay-Z or Epstein supporter, you need nuts in your mouth, Pels on Bible. Guys, we got to put some nuts in Cherie 8094. Put some nuts in Cherie 94 mouth. Feel the mouth. Shout out to Jeremy Greenaway. Just came through, my boy, hitting that super chat. Feel the Bible. We need more nuts. We got some people in the building talking stupid. So shove those nuts in their mouths. Okay? And the next person to say something stupid, guys, include the dingling. Don't just put the nuts. No, put the dingling in their mouth too. Bible. Find a banana emoji and put those bananas down their goddamn throat so they can shut the fuck up. Bible. So now you got nuts and you got the banana. For going ape shit, now you got that banana in your mouth. Bible. Smash that like button, guys. Look, dig on the bananas. You want something to eat, sir? You acting like a park ape in here, Bible. Now, won't you eat those bananas acting like a Congo? You know what I'm talking about? Put the motherfucking bananas in Donkey Kong's mouth. Ex-Prince Andrew's been arrested. Shout out to Guy, Pure Survival. Yes, we were definitely talking about Mr. Pervert Andrews getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of other people going to jail too. And that's what they worried about. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you hitting that super chat. Look, we don't play over in this building. We put nuts in your mouth. We put bananas in your mouth. You know what I'm talking about? We do it all. Please don't make us put a TV in your motherfucking mouth. Pure Bible. And then turn the damn channel to nothing but a ding-a-ling station. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put a TV in your mouth and then turn the channel to a channel where it's nothing but nutsack.
Know these people. So all the people are diabolical people in the same circle, man. I wouldn't even know those kind of people because I would still have my same friends from before. We don't do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You mean I can't see me wanting a girl that's underage when I'm fucking old. You know what I'm saying? What you want? Like, I mean, I just don't. Not saying that. I mean, my thing is this: and you're a celebrity, you should know better. But once you see it, you're gonna be around that shit. Mind you got power, you got money. You can get a girl that's older that look young. I mean, but my thing is when you start messing with kids, man, it's like kids innocent. Kids the most purest thing on earth. I mean, so like kids, you're supposed to give them game. You're supposed to tell them what how the pitfalls of life and how. I mean, you want to just fuck them like that shit to me is like it's something wrong with you. I mean, because you know me, that's something wrong with you. Because I mean, as you age, it's automatically that you want people that's older because y'all got stuff in common. Y'all know about the same things. So what would I talk about to a girl that's 19, 18, any of that? Like, what the fuck I'm gonna say? What we gonna talk about? Nickelodeon? You ain't like whatever.
Shout out to old Skino. Look, we still got nuts and Franks coming in the building now. Y'all see what y'all did? Y'all got nuts and Franks coming in here. You know what I mean? And we got to think about these other children. Jay-Z, what about this kid? Jay-Z need to take a paternity test for this son too right here. This boy right here. Look just like him.
It's the royal thing, yes, I did it all the way. Many people be talking, oh, you know I don't play. Up in the kitchen, I ain't doing no tripping. Cooking like the chicken.
Jay-Z needs to take a paternity test for this little motherfucking gorilla right here. But look at that little gorilla. Look at that little gargoyle, Jay-Z. That little motherfucker look just like you, Brother Bible.
This river Clyde hit a nigga with the knife. It's that royal thing, yes, I did it all the way. Many people be talking, oh, you know I don't play. Up in the kitchen, I ain't doing no tripping. Cooking like the chicken. Nigga got time, money on my mind. This river Clyde hit a nigga with the knife.
And then the boy raps just like Jay-Z. Then he raps just like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Smash that like button, guys. Double tap that screen. Jay-Z, these kids are running rampant. these kids are running rampant. It's like they're letting them out of the goddamn out of the jungle, and you need to go and take these paternity tests, Jay-Z. You need to take these paternity tests. You know what I mean? Y'all want to listen to Beyonce, guys? Let's listen to Beyonce. Hold up. Where's Beyonce?
Remember all those lies you told when you met me, you was way too old. Now you in Epstein files, messing around with a child. You know goddamn well you probably about to go to jail. You're gonna end up going to hell. Ooh, and I don't even know what to say. My sister put you in the face, and you ain't even put up a fight, cause she knew something wasn't right. Ooh, and now you got me trouble now. I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb. I can see I ain't.
She's not dumb, Jay-Z. Beyonce says she ain't dumb. Pure survival. Yeah, I mean, shout out to James. Appreciate your hard work and entertainment during survival. Salute to James. Thank you so much, James. You know what I mean? Love Chops. Shout out to my member, Love Chops. You know what I'm saying? Just came through to talk about pure survival, knowing that we hold it down over here, Love Chops. You are absolutely right, Love Chops. It's pure survival. You know what I mean? Salute to all my members, man. If you want to become a member, be like Love Chops, pure survival. Where you can just come through the joint. You green. Look at that. Love Chops got her own color. You know what I'm talking about? You know? But like I said, guys, Jay-Z is stating that he is going to take this test. I don't believe him, but I am updating y'all, and I think it's very mysterious that now he wants to take the test after dodging it for 15 years. Now that Prince Andrew, aka the pervert that stole Christmas, got locked up. So people see that they're not playing. Somebody got to go down. And you know the higher uppers, they're not going to go down. They need people to be examples for them. You know what I'm saying? But let's hear Beyonce again, guys.
Ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, Jay-Z, I ain't dumb. Ooh. Remember all those lies you told when you met me, you was way too old. Now you in Epstein files, messing around with a child. You know goddamn well you probably about to go to jail. You're gonna end up going to hell. Ooh, and I don't even know what to say. My sister put you in the face, and you ain't even put up a fight, cause she knew something wasn't right. Ooh, and now you got me trouble now. I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb. I can see I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, I ain't dumb, Jay-Z, I ain't dumb.
Ooh. Shout out my baby, man. She just texted me. She said, baby, great show. During survival, she said, great show. I can see the text messages going. You know what I mean? But Jay-Z, we ain't dumb, guys. We ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? And here's another Beyonce. Here's another Beyonce.
Jay-Z told me that she was older. But then when I saw him and Epstein and that young girl walking around, I was like, ooh, I think I need to divorce him. Cry, girl, but I know that I was at the Epstein Island too. And I was like, woo!
And I was like, woo! I need to come up with some more songs, guys. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. You dig me. You dig me. And I told y'all, we will be in Mexico next week, ladies and gentlemen, turning up for my birthday. And if y'all not there, I'm gonna bring y'all there. Cause y'all know I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be doing all of that. Love Chop said, "Can you play King Kong's Pure Survival?" King Kong's. You talking about Diddy Glover's freak off twin? When is it happening? Next week. My birthday. Yeah, it's going down. Peaches said Gay-Z's hairstyle. Secret of the Truth said, "Can you play King Kong's? I met my dot. I met my dot. I met my dot. I met my dot." And when y'all talk about them, it make me sad. I can't wait for them to come out with the documentary. Boy, I'm going to cook the crap out of King Kong. The moment they put out Diddy Glover's freak off documentary, I'm going to cook the bullshit out of them. Straight up. Where's King Kong's at, guys? Look, I'm looking for motherfucking King Kong's. King, where are you, King? Where's King Kong's at? King Kong's diss record? Okay, we're going to listen to King Kong's diss song. 50 Cent diss song.
I miss my dog. 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 And it make me sad. 50 Cent keep talking, you gon' be die. Soon as I come, me and my dog. You just lie cause you be hating. But I'ma keep waiting cause we gon' be patient. 50 Cent, you better watch your back. Cause like Will Smith, you gon' get slapped. As soon as I see you, I'ma bring it home. Cause nobody talking about my daddy King Kong. I'm the best rapper that ever touched the mic. 50 Cent, I'ma ride on like a bike. I don't even care. Sister, everybody trying to say I'm dating my sisters.
Everybody better leave me alone. Cause I in the back on the microphone. I'm King Kong and you the mob.
Because you can't
Be like you on my dog.
50 Cent.
Take that and take that. Take that and take that. And I'm a Diddy bop.
As soon as I slap you, you gon' call the cops.
I miss my dog. 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 And when y'all talk about them, it make me sigh. Let's hear the girls. Let the girls go.
Miss our dad. We miss our dad. Miss our dad. We miss our dad. We miss our dad.
We miss our dad.
And when you talk about him,
It makes us mad.
50 Cent, you are nothing but a
Hater.
Why don't you turn around and
Do us a favor.
You don't live by us, you're not our
Neighbor.
All we know is
You're a damn hater.
Talk about my dad.
All damn bad.
We don't even care.
Your baby mama had.
That's why you wish you were just
Like us. Look at us shape. Look at us.
We look
Just alike. We move just alike.
You're just mad.
You're in love with a dyke.
Just like
Ellen.
You were telling. Keep talking shit.
And you're gonna be smelling.
Listen to me, 50. We running the
Block.
You're gonna mess around
And get yourself shot.
I know it's been 9, but this is the time.
You just wanna be hit from behind.
All this hating needs to stop. You're just mad my dad ain't shop.
Or take you shopping.
We're just hopping
All around the world we are popping. We miss our dad. We miss our dad. We miss our dad.
We miss our dad. We miss our dad. We miss our dad. And when you talk about him, it makes us mad.
Oh my God. Oh, we got to get to Diddy Glover's mother. You know, Diddy Glover's mother had a diss song too. Hold on, matter of fact, let's listen to Cassie. No. Fuck Cassie's diss song. I want to hear Diddy's mother's diss song. Miss Glover. Diddy Glover's mother. Listen to her diss song. She went in.
Miss my son. I miss my son.
I miss my son.
I miss my son.
I miss my son.
I miss my son.
And no, I'm not.
I miss my son. 50 Cent hating.
Just cause you mad. My son didn't grow up with his dad.
That's the reason why he started like an
Ass.
That's why this time
Gonna go fast.
I'm not worried about all of y'all
Hating.
I'ma just sit back, I'ma be
Patient.
Cause I know that my son
Coming home.
Cassie just need to
Leave him alone.
Knowing damn well that she was a hoe. All she wanted to do was not blow. Every night in
Jane Doe. That was 50 Cent hoe.
That's why he's so mad
At my son.
Cause my son
Do get it done.
I don't even care. I be chilling in the crib, looking all good
With my T-Moo wig.
Every time that I step out, everybody know I'm about. And listen, I am the bomb. When he got in trouble,
They blamed his mom. I miss my son. I miss my son. I miss my son. I miss my son.
I miss my son. I miss my son. And no, I'm not a...
Of the things he done. Shout out Love Chops. Just hit that super chat. Pearls of Bible. Thank you, Love Chops. And Love Chops is the one who just had me do that, guys. I wasn't even thinking about that shit. Love Chops had me do it. Shout out to Love Chops. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear the King Kong's remix? The 50 Cent diss remix? With his dad? Oh, check out the remix. King Kong's remix.
I miss my dad. I miss my dad. I miss my dad. I miss my dad when he's dancing like that. 50 Cent though, I was laughing with the fist. If he can dance just like my dad, moving like this,
shaking his ass.
Look at my dad when he's shaking his
butt.
My dad come through with the best cut. Everybody see him, it's on oil. Me and my dad
got a lot of baby oil.
He don't even care cause he be running out. My dad let it go.
Put up the cup in his mouth.
But it don't even matter because I'm not mad. Everybody knows that they really love my dad.
I met my dad. I met my dad.
He taught me the
damn move.
Look at my dad go. Hold on.
Look at my dad. Look at my dad.
Look at my dad.
Look at my dad.
Go daddy.
It's your birthday. Go daddy. It's your birthday. I met my dad. I met my dad. I met my dad.
Oh, yeah?
Met my dad.
Do you met your dad? I met my dad. I met my dad. And y'all make me mad.
Yo, I went in the whole diss record goddamn finale, guys. I went into a whole diss record finale. A whole diss record finale.
Everybody better leave
me alone.
Cause I am the best
On the microphone. King Kong. And you that mine.
Because you can't be like me.
I'ma die. Take that and take that. Take that and take that.
Cause I'm a Diddy bop. As soon as I slap you, you gon' call a cop. Cause I
met my dad. I met my dad. I met my dad. I met my dad. I met my dad. I met my dad.
And when I talk about it,
it make me sad. We done started dance, motherfucking moves, all types of shit. Fucking with you, King goes. You know what I'm saying? I remember when King Combs was going around looking for 50 Cent. Shout out to First Blast. Just hit that super chat. King Combs pulled up on a horse looking for 50 Cent, guys.
Coming around the mountain where we
call.
We'll be coming around the
Mountain where we call.
We'll be coming around the mountain. We be riding
all our horses.
We be coming around the mountain. Come around. 50 Cent, where you at now? Me and my dad had a conversation, and he told me to ride my horse, don't pay you no mind, but me and my sister looking for you, cause we so tired of you disrespecting my dad. So we all having a good time, but we can't find you. You so tough, but where you at? You wanna keep talking about me and my dad, but look at my horse. Look at that horse. I ride the horse, and I'm trying to look for you, cause you disrespecting my dad.
King Kong done pulled up on a motherfucking horse. Looking for 50 Cent. Oh, look at King Combs and Diddy's son, the one that don't look nothing like him. They did a dance contest on with 50 Cent. They challenged him to a TikTok dance contest. Hold up.
Be dancing with me, and 50 Cent, you just be mine. And my brother dancing with me, and he don't look shit like my dad. But my brother, he can just dance when we be shaking, move fast. And you just know that we go, but he don't look shit like my dad. My brother be dancing with me, and y'all haters, y'all just be mine. My brother be dancing with me, but he don't look shit like my dad. This why 50 Cent, you just hating, but we gon' keep on shaking. We just do not be caring, cause your baby mom got taken by my dad when he was smashing. That's why you just be bashing, and you keep on hating, but y'all haters be mad. My brother dancing with me, and he'll look shit like my dad.
My brother be dancing with me, and y'all haters, y'all just be mad. My brother be dancing with me, but he'll look shit like my dad. Yeah.
He said, I just want to say sorry for saying that when I see you, I'm going to slap the shit out you for talking about me and my dad.
You see, I sit back, I watch my dad dance. That's how I learned my dance move, 50 Cent. Look, I look at my dad. You see my dad? When he go down the step and then he turn around, that's what my dad taught me, how to Diddy bop. But anyway, I just want to say sorry for you. He disrespected my dad. Hold on, 50. Hold on, give me a second. I want to let you know that my anxiety and my depression will get off the roof. And like Kanye West, you know how Kanye West get when he don't take his man. But I didn't get my cut of head. But I just said I just don't want to fight no more. 50 Cent. Hold on. I don't care who wrong or right. I don't really want to fight no more. It's time for let it go. 50 Cent, because it's all over my dime. Hold on. Something smell like shit. Hold on, something smell like shit. Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. I fought it. I gotta change my pamper, 50 Cent. I gotta change my diaper. I gotta change my diaper. Because my dad say when you smell like shit, you got to change your diaper. And I got poop on my head. I gotta change my diaper. But 50 Cent, I'm so sorry, but can you please stop talking about me and my dad? 50 Cent, stop talking about me and my dad. I'm talking about King Combs. That motherfucker is. I'm talking about he is not the brightest crayon in the crayon box. He just not, guys. You know what I'm saying? But salute to all of y'all. Jay-Z is now ready to take the paternity test. And I think he's full of dog doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep y'all posted. You know what I mean? Salute to all of y'all. Like, share, subscribe, become a member, hit that hype button, all that, bag of chips. Yeah, I mean, Love Chop said I needed that laugh. And Mike Tyson top in Maine. Blue will dance next. Oh my God. Secret of Truth said, Pills are Bible. Hey, and Jamil Survivor chat. You know what I'm saying? Look, my baby cracking up laughing. Ramir's mom was 15 when she got pregnant. Yes, Megan, absolutely. And Jay-Z's been ducking all this time, and now he's claiming he's going to do the right thing. Good to hear, Janice Carter in the building. You know what I'm saying? King is what elite men and zero talent. Absolutely written. King is the motherfucking best. You know what I'm talking about? I haven't laughed in 5 hours. Oh my God. Best Pan Laglingo. Bible. I can't. Miss Pan Laglingo, I know I ain't had you laughing for 5 hours straight. You made my day. All of this stuff is depressing. Thank you so much, Boldler. Mrs. Boldler said I made her day. Oh, you guys make my day too. He probably already paid people off. Yes, Coco. Coco Mystery. Yeah, I mean, Sir King Combs, smash that like button, like it, subscribe, turn on notification bells. Shout out to Sir King Combs. Sir King Combs just let y'all know some big shit. He got the horns and everything. He said like, comment, subscribe, and turn on all notification bells. Spell the Bible. That's some shit I be forgetting about, Sir King. You just reminded me. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to you. That's when you know what you talk about. That's when you know your shit. When he say turn on all notification bells. Yes, guys, I need to learn to start saying that myself. Feels the Bible. Make sure y'all turn on all y'all motherfucking notifications. They offering up pizza for me. Oh my God. Listen, and they said that them pizza things is disgusting. Like with them people in the industry, they call little kids pizza. I love this channel. I'm going back right now to watch this from the beginning. Pills on Bible. Shout out to you, Written. You know what I'm talking about? Written said, I'm going back to the beginning. You know what I mean? It's about time Jay-Z's decided to take the test. All that wasting time, he could have done that and been through. Yes, I totally agree with you, Olivia, but this is only reason why Jay-Z doing this is because people are now being arrested. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting bigger than Nino Brown. Shout out to Ronnie. Keep it up, brother. You are the truth. God damn it, Ronnie. Pearls of Bible. Shout out to my fucking Ronnie. Salute, Ronnie. You know what I mean? Salute, Peterson. Family. Yes, Candy. Shout out to Conda. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, they say chicken a code word too. Even chicken?
Oh my God. See, look, man, and I love me some fried chicken. God damn it. But I slowed down though. Like I ain't been eating as much chicken as I used to where like I was eating chicken constantly. Cause my mother loved chicken her whole life. Everything fried chicken, everything Chinese. She always send me to the store. Can you get me some chicken wings, some Chinese chicken wings? She loved fried chicken with all her heart. And that's why I ended up going down that road. You know what I'm saying? But I slowed down on my stuff simply because, when we get older, we gotta give a damn about health. We gotta give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So when I eat it now, it's more like a treat. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a treat. As bad as I want to go get some snacks and shit right now, talking about food with y'all gonna fuck around and make me relapse pure survival. but I gotta stay strong. You know what I mean? Look, Miss Panglingo said, me too. She love her some fried goddamn chicken. Goddamn it. You know what I mean? Brother, you make my days good for me. Thank you so much. You funny as fuck. Oh, Nasheed. Shout out to Nasheed, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Like I said, y'all all make my day too. All the meat is 3D print always. Most of us do chicken. Yes. Coco said pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go. Young man, in certain gay slang content, a chicken refers to a young man or a young looking man. Well, goddamn it, well then I done ate me a gay chicken wing plenty of times. Pure survival. I'm talking about if chicken wings got anything to do with gay, then you might well just say, hey. I might well say, hey, for real, word up. Did this mean that they done took advantage of me already? Pure survival. If fried chicken has something to do with gay, oh, they been abducted my tasty cakes. Pure survival. My back been blowed out, guys. Next time I go live, I'm gonna be just live like this the whole time. Pure survival. I'm gonna tell y'all, oh, I ate some chicken. I ain't got a back no more. They done tore my back out the frame, guys. You know what I'm talking about? Cause fuck that. Straight up. Like I said, I eat fried chicken as a treat now. But I'm gonna eat chicken again. That's one thing that if they say, Jamil, if you eat another piece of chicken, you're gonna turn gay. I'm sorry, guys. Pure survival. I'm gonna have to take one for the team. Cause I love my motherfucking fried chicken. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go to KFC, but I'm gonna make sure everything is on camera. I'm gonna eat the chicken on camera in front of everybody. So I'm gonna be like, look, guys, I'm eating the chicken in front of the look. I got my back turned. I'm making sure nobody run in and try to, you know what I'm saying, take my virginity, nothing. But God damn it, I need this chicken. Yes. Not the tasty cakes. Yes, the tasty cakes. They go for the tasty cakes. You know when you eat a tasty cake and you gotta unravel the paper and shit. That's what they do at first in the industry. They unravel your tasty cakes. They see what you would do and how far you would go in the industry after they're peeling the layers off of that tasty cake. And the moment that it's just that your cakes is just out of the wrapper, that's when they know it's time for the clapping. It's time for the clapping. The Prince Charles overseas just got arrested for Epstein files. Yes, Joyce, pure survival. I was talking to them about that earlier in this show. Absolutely, they locked his sick ass up. But that's how you know that whatever he done, because the feds know more than what they're telling us. Most of that stuff in the Epstein files, they know what these people did already. It's just a matter of time before whoever they want to go down for the shit is going to go down for it. And Prince Witchacom, he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been told y'all, Trump, this man he know how to work the system. I'm just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Trump probably put that hit out on him. Look, go get him, Prince Andrews, lock them all up. Because I told you I wasn't in the files. It was Prince Andrew. You know what I mean? Like, go get them. You see that the United States then went over and got other fucking presidents and locked them up. Pure survival. I'm like, how the hell could that happen? You could go lock up another president and bring them over here? Like, so they can do shit. So I'm basically just saying that I feel like other people in the higher uppers that were doing shit, that they're not going to go to jail, that they're going to stay redacted and stuff. They're going to use certain celebrities. They're going to use certain people like Prince Angels and all them other sick people. And they are going to be the ones to go down for it. And it's going to be some other people that's going to walk away scot-free. That's just what I believe that's going to happen. Damn, they got Prince Andrews too. Yup, they just got him today. They got him today. They know who they're not going to lock up, and they know who they are going to lock up. I mean, I love when you do the Trump. You have me crack it up. I just love it. Feels a Bible. Shout out to Olivia. Yeah, salute to all of y'all guys. I will be back up. You know what I mean? Here, you know, it's very, very nice out. You know what I'm saying? It's in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Where we live at it's in the 80s. So I'm gonna run out and go spend time with my turtles and my geese. Y'all know I'll be out in nature with my geese and be one with nature so I can meditate and pray. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys always remember the store is open. www.puresurvivalmerch.com. You can go get your merch today. But I will be back up, guys. I appreciate all of y'all. And remember, y'all make my day too. Pure survival.